Hi there, I'm Tika Smiley from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and today I am here to present my Smokin' Hot Toppers. They're full of lots of good stuff. They're smoky, they're spicy, and really they can top just about anything. So I'm going to show you the ingredients I'm going to use first. These ones that I'm going to first preview are all ones that you can get online at Upaya Naturals. Fabulous raw things. So I've got 1 cup of almonds that have been soaked. I've got sunflower seeds that have been soaked as well. I've got the magical smoky ingredient, smoked paprika. It's a little bit spicy, it's full of depth and warmth and richness, and it really adds an amazing smoky touch to anything you add it to. I've got some flame raisins, which are really kind of the sweetest kind that you can get. I like having a little bit of a sweet kick to set off that spicy hot kick. And I've also got some pink Himalayan sea salt, which is nice and gentle and delicious. I've got really any oil of your choice. Today I'm using sunflower since I'm using sunflower seeds. I've got some almond meal already ground, which is very convenient. And then I've got what I love, black sesame seeds. You could use any color you like. I like the black because it adds a nice colorful touch to the final presentation. So we can get started with the process. So, speaking of process, food processor. In this is a pretty quick come together recipe. So I'm going to add my soaked almonds. I'm going to add my sunflower seeds. And I've got a scooper. I have a scooper. Okay. Gonna scoop that in. And I'm going to add now that smoked paprika. I've got my raisins, my salt, out you go. And I'm going to hold on to my oil to drizzle in as I'm mixing it. Now I'm supplementing with a couple of extra ingredients. I've got a little bit of cayenne powder, depends how spicy you like things. I've got probably about 1/4 teaspoon in there, but you can adjust that up or down depending on your smoky spiciness. I've got some chopped onion, and I've also got a freshly picked from a neighboring farm, chopped up carrot. And you don't have to chop it up too finely, which is nice because it's all going to be processed in the processor. So I'm going to get that turned on. Plug your ears. Like I said, it comes together really nicely. I'm going to drizzle in the oil now as I'm blending a little bit more. And that looks delicious. Now, to add a bit more texture, I'm going to add in, take out the blade, and I'm going to add that ground almond meal. That's going to give it a nice crunch and firmness and really give it some body. And then I'm going to sprinkle in those beautiful black sesame seeds, which we don't want to blend up because we want to see those awesome flecks as we're biting into our smoking hot toppers. So I'm going to grab my dehydrator tray. I'm just not sure where I put my spatula. One moment, please. And ta-da, my spatula. So I'm going to just blend those ingredients in, and I'm getting a nice, if I can show it as I'm blending it. It comes together really nicely, and the smell is really, really quite captivating. The reason I call these toppers is really, they're great to bring along and top anything with. I stick them in the freezer once they're dehydrated, so that way I can take a few out, pop them in my bag, and have them with me, so if I'm out and I'm grabbing a salad or anything like that, I've got some delicious additions to them, full of protein and yumminess. So all you've got to do is grab your choice of scooper, and you're just going to put out nice little mounds. You can get a toothpick to help push it through, bloop, and there we go. Isn't that adorable? So I'm going to do up a tray of these, and get them put into my dehydrator, which also I got through Upaya Naturals. It is awesome. I use it really, really often, which is nice. When you make a big investment, you never really know if you're going to actually use it. So I'm proud to say that I do actually use my dehydrator to rave reviews. Everyone wants to buy my kale chips, which is quite flattering. So I don't have to bore you with doing these mounds, so I'm going to get them into the dehydrator at about 105 degrees, and I'll come back and show you what they're like when they're all done. And about 8.5 hours later, as your home is filled with the rich wafting scent of smoked paprika, your smoking hot morsels are ready. Let's take a look. Ho ho ho. And it makes a big enough batch that you get 2 full trays. You'll notice a few of these are missing. I had to sample them beforehand. So there you have it. They're crispy on the outside. They're still yummy and moist on the inside. You can eat them like this, or as I said, pop them into a freezer bag. Keep them in your freezer for as long as they'll last. And anytime you've got just a nice simple salad, you elevate it to a whole new level with your smoking hot toppers, which are doing the topping job. So check out the recipe printed below, and be sure to go to upayanaturals.com to get all of these fabulous ingredients that you wouldn't find elsewhere. Come on, raw smoked paprika, flame raisins, delicious, and that's what makes them so tasty. Thanks for watching.